Apex Online Racing is sponsored by Elgato, who created this lovely Stream Deck. For more information about the Stream Deck, the link is in the description below.
Good evening and welcome to round 6 of the AOR ACC Tier 1. We are here in a very dark and dusty Kyalami. I'm joined as always by Saffzo. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing alright, how are you doing?
I'm doing absolutely fabulous, mate. I'm excited to see what these boys are going to do at Kyalami this weekend. We've got quite a lot of these boys are coming off the back of a really, really long race, so it's going to be great to see what they can put down. But I haven't got any times up on the side. There we go. Lovely jubbly, so we can see what people are doing. Well, there's already some times coming up. We've got BMW.
2 Neils.
Oh, yeah, double Neils. BMW Neils and also Ferrari Neils doing very well.
There we go.
And Black Gold Saurus just put a stop to that straight away. So yeah, as I was saying, we're just coming off the back of a rather large race round Kyalami, which a lot of these guys would have taken part in with another very popular league. First time I've actually seen a 24-hour being run on ACC. So these guys are going to be really in the rut of things and really getting up to speed. So we're going to see some real tight racing. May even see some people who aren't normally towards the top a little bit faster just because of experience and having time behind the wheel. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Let's have a look to see. Valentin Barrier at the moment is doing very well. He's 2 tenths up, coming round. He's just started a new lap. No, he's not. He's in the fast middle section.
And Amir Husseini has just knocked off Black Goldsaw from the pole position spot so far by 0.3 of a second. Oh, never mind. Martinez in the Aston Martin has just gone in second.
Amir Husseini up in pole position already, yeah. Martinez. Don't normally see D Martinez. There's another Martinez somewhere, isn't there? Another Martinez. Yes. Yeah, G Martinez. Don't normally see D Martinez that far up, but there you go. Valentin Barrier on board at the moment. It's 4 tenths up. This is going to put him right in the mix here. We'll see if we can go on board with him. He's following McLaren very close. I can't quite see who that McLaren is, but he's right on the gearbox. I've noticed as well some more of these guys' paints are showing this weekend.
Yeah.
For once. Now,
I think it is all of them now.
Sorry?
I think it is all of them now.
I think they are finally all showing. I was going to say, did you know the corner names for tonight?
I do not know them.
Well, funnily enough, they're all named after random animals that you would find in Africa. Yeah. So one of the most famous corners around here is Cheetah. That's quite good.
Meanwhile, in the last 30 seconds, Amir has been put down to 4th.
See if we can jump on
Hubert
board.
currently on pole, Acquisi second, and Harteveld third.
Like I was saying, got a lot of time in the car. He was definitely one of those who took place. Husseini then goes second position. Hubern putting him down. That's a good lap there from Nicholas.
Yep.
Anyone else we got out at the moment? Black Goldsaw currently on a lap. Let's ride with him. Yep, I thought we'll get a lot of people really up to speed quite quickly who aren't normally that far up the roster, simply because of the extra experience that we've got this past couple of days around this very track.
Yep. And look where current championship leader is at the moment, Darryl King, down in 21st at the moment.
I would say just probably hasn't got a good one together. We'll see what he can do. Black Goldsaw rounding the last corner here then. He is up 2/10. That's going to put him right in the mix at the top end. He's going to go 3rd, I would have thought. 4th, just behind. Yeah, it's good enough effort, that. Putting straight over, almost being collected there by one of the other guys. We're on board with Hamza Bellassine. See what he can do. The Lamborghini does quite well round here.
It's certainly looking like it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good car. To be fair, it's a very balanced track, this one. Nothing really stands out as the fastest over anything else, so we'll get a very balanced kind of showing. Someone else has just pushed someone down. Is that Luca Weidelich and Lewis Fly jumping in?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, great laps from them. Queasy in 5th position. Anarev, Black Gold Saw, 6th and 7th. There you go. So Hamza Bellassine goes 5th with that attempt. See if we can get someone towards the beginning of their lap. We're on board here. Marcel Kleinschmidt. It's great that you can see them at night now. Inside the car, all lit up. He's going through the middle sector, top of the hill. Let's get those names. Let's get those corner names, shall we? Because they are good, the corner names.
Yeah.
Yep, very good. Let's have a look. So, you have... Turn 1's the Kink. Turn 2 is Crowthorne. 3 is unnamed. 4th is the Gypsy Sweep. Oh, Kleinschmidt's pulled over. I'm going to keep this up because it's I think it's a good idea to have at least some of these corners. I'm not going to remember them. Definitely not. Right, Lewis Fly. Let's go on board with him. See what he can do. We've got 6 minutes left to qualify. It goes quickly, doesn't it? So, where was I saying? Gypsy Sweep. So, corner 5 is the barbecue. Apparently. Corner 6 is Sunset. Turn 7 is Clubhouse. Then you've got the S's with 8 and 9. Leeuwkoop is turn 10. It's a brilliant name. Then you've got the Mine Shaft. You wait until they come to the animal names. Let's jump on board with some of these boys that are just coming out. Who is coming out at the moment? We've got Black Gold Saw. Was that Black Gold Saw? It looked like he was leaving the pits. It was one of the other Bentleys. Let's stay with Black. I think we'll see what he can do.
Meanwhile, King is now down into 28th, over a second behind provisional pole of Louis Fly. Did we see that?
I did not see that happen, but he's in the pit. Louis Fly jumping up.
He's just coming out.
Snatching it. So turn 13 is the Crocodiles. That's turn 13 and 14. And then 15, the most famous, Cheetah. 16, Ingui. Ingui. Sounds like the noise you make when you stub your toe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ingui.
Ingui, I've hit a red Lego brick. I don't know why specifically red, but...
It's alright. So here you go. Let's call them as they sound. So they're coming through Sunset. Neil's Sunset. Into Neil's Clubhouse. I prefer just calling it how it is, to be honest.
Yeah.
They are good names. They are good names. Now, we should just touch on the standings. We've got Darren King currently leading championship, the 348 points. Amir Hosseini, 347 points. 1 point gap between first and second. Black Gold Saw then, a couple of chunks behind, 298 points in third. Louis Fly, out of nowhere, fourth position, 255 points. And BMW Niels, 250 points. In 5th position. 6th position, Gerard Martinez doing very well. Nicholas Holborn in 7th. Kieran Prendergast in 8th. And Valentin Chorus in 9th. Rounding off the top 10 in the championship is Luca Weidelich. And to be fair, some of those people, you don't normally see that high up at the grid. Especially, I guess, Louis Fly. A bit of a splash in the pan kind of results. But apparently, that's enough for 4th. I'm surprised. I sound surprised. We should be surprised. Darren King's leading.
Well, for how much longer? Because now he's down in 30th. And he's in a bit of traffic at the moment. As he's just gone through the unnamed turn 11.
Ah, you've got them up too.
Going through into Mineshaft.
Go into your shaft in a minute. Ooh.
Oh. Now heading down into the crocodiles before he cheats at Cheetah.
It's great, isn't it? I love the gnomes.
No, they are good. Very creative.
Very creative. The best one by far is Cheetah. Cheetah is
absolutely.
hands down the best. Well, we've got 2 minutes of qualifying left. I'm not going to say it's electric, but it's a darn sight harder to follow in the dark. I don't know why, but it is. Let's keep the old chat going. Sorry, I've abused you for the past couple of minutes. So, Wickers said he's currently building a centre seat Mazda 3 to take to Kyalami. Well, there you go. Good luck with that. Post some photos in the Discord. I think there's a race car area where you can post your own race cars. So do definitely do that in the AOR Discord. James Ensby saying bunch of jokers, total banter. Exactly. We've got some more facts coming in from Wickers.
Harterveld's gone pole. Queasy's gone second.
Well, there you go. Jeez, we're missing all of this. Chris Harterveld is definitely...
Amir's down to 7th.
He's definitely on a charge then. Like I said, he was one of those boys who took part in the 24-hour yesterday. Queasy joining him in 2nd position. Luca Weidlich in 3rd. Luis Fly in 4th. Anuev also took part. He's in 5th. Nick Holburn also took part. Not sure if Hassini did. Didn't see him if he did. Valentin Barrier definitely did. So some of these guys up at the top end of the grid, I'm not surprised. Let's sit on board with Luca and see what he can do. He's coming through this section up towards the top of the hill as he'll head down towards the crocodiles and Cheetah. Gotta be careful on Cheetah. Take too much curb, get too greedy, and it will send you straight into the gravel trap.
Do you know that from personal experience?
I do, yes.
Ah.
Torrential rain, Cheetah, and 3 AM don't mix.
Ooh, yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a nice mix.
Welcome, Voodoo Child. We're going racing in Africa, in the dark, just missing Cheetah, hitting the gravel trap. Luca Weidlich coming across the line then. He's in 4th position. He's 4 tenths up. He's going to go pole. This is going to be a change at the top that we didn't expect, and we got 27 seconds remaining. Luca, he's on pole. There you go. Crazy scenes. We've got Luis Fly 2 tenths up. Is he? I don't know he's going to be able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
He's got to find some time. He's coming through Cheetah now. Sorry, Saf.
No, it's no problem here. I was talking about how Hassini is just about to finish his lap. Let's see, Louis Fly first. He goes up to 3rd.
That's a good enough. That is good enough. I don't think we got anyone else out. We've got Ivan currently out on a lap at the moment. He's down in 15th position, but he's up 2 tenths, so he could jump all the way up to the top 10 if he gets this in. He'll be with Kleinschmidt and Holborn. So let's see what he can do in the Bentley. Got no time left on the clock, but we do have a lot of people out putting down times. Geordie Saunders up 4 tenths. He's going to move. He's in 20th at the moment. Currently out on track. BMW Niels, he's 2 tenths up in 24th. He's going to make some moves too. We've got a lot of people out of place. Darren King, he's massively up. 5 tenths. He's going to be jumping up the order in a minute. Let's see what Ivan can do as he heads towards Cheetah. Definitely no cheating through Cheetah. He comes off pretty much perfect. Breaking down into the last corner here. Always tricky, especially on the exit. Try not to spin the wheels. He's got it perfect. So where's Ivan going to end up? He's 19th at the moment. And he jumps up to 5th. There you go. That's what you can do by getting a good lap in. Let's jump on down with the guys at the bottom. See if we can see them making any moves. Who else have we got here? Bruno Cadil. He's currently in 35th. Massively off. Can he improve?
On a lap.
He does. He goes 30th. Harterfield is up the top, but he's on a lap as well.
He does not improve.
No movement from him. So I think we are all done.
That's
we
it.
are. There we go. Luca Weidlich get a first pole here. That's the first pole I think we've seen him do. Great job from him.
Yeah.
Impressive. I told you we're going to have a mixed grid here. We've got Luca up in 1st. Harterfield in 2nd. Luis Fly 3rd. Queasy 4th and Ivan 5th. There we go. Anarev in 6th. Martinez in 7th. Canabeach in 8th. Black Goldsaw 9th. BMW Nils 10th. Benasim in 11th. Nick Holborn in 12th. Kleinschmidt in 13th. 14th, Darren King. And Amir Hassini down in 15th position. Your 2 championship leaders in 14th and 15th position. We're going to have some crazy races to get them some points. Otherwise, you're going to see some movement on this. Black Gold Saw, I think, is currently, is he 3rd or 4th? He's in 9th position. Going to see some crazy moves. Valentin Barrier in 16th. Redoui Masood in 17th position. He's really down on pace. John Watts in 18th position. Good qualifying from him. Goltz in 19th. 20th, Kieran Prendergast. He's a little bit off the pace, it seems. Who else have we got? Let's go through the rest. We have Geordie Sanders managed to get himself up to 21st. Let's change the screen because you're in the wrong one. There we go. So Geordie Sanders managed to turn things around. He's 21st. Then we got 22nd, Sebastian Castelli. 23rd is Ferrari Nils. That's not a great showing from him. Solman in 24th. Gerard Martinez, the other Martinez, in 25th. Valentin Chorus, look, 26th position. Not a good day in the office for him. Patrick Pagone in 27th. Diop in 28th. Matt Kennedy. Now, I know he was definitely playing yesterday, so I'm surprised that he's so far down, but he's in 29th. Bruno in 30th. Kevin Niles in 31st. Robin Rotterdam in 32nd. And then 33rd, we've got Igor. He is really off the pace. He was taking part yesterday too. Mark Balzer in 34th. Mike Verman, again, off the pace a little bit. He's in 35th. And then Dominic Alvarez rounds off the grid. There we go. Surprises all along the grid there.
I've got a long wait till the lights go out.
I've got 2 minutes. So, what did you have for dinner?
What did I have for dinner? That's a good question. I had Le Burgers.
Le Burgers. Nice.
Yes.
Well, 6 tenths covering the top 20, Matthew Jordan says. That is quite true. Sorry to interrupt you. You were saying you had Le Burgers.
Yes. Nice and simple. Yeah. Done in time for me to get on for les commentaires.
Yeah. French burgers, were they?
Ah, oui, oui. Je mange dans la baguette.
You want to speak a bit of French, do you?
No, passe.
No, papi.
I know.
I had pasta, so I went all Italian.
Ah.
Yes. It was very nice.
French versus Italy, we all know that ended.
Do we?
Yes.
I don't know. Most of them give up or run away.
Oh, well, there we go. Nah, it's just the French.
So back
no, actually.
I was going to say, back to the normal conversations we have a minute before the race. Any news on any international biscuits?
We do not have any news.
Still, no one's told me. Still haven't got an American biscuit or cookie that is solely available only in America. I'm yet to hear. I'm sure there's people in the chat who are from different places. Do you have any biscuits or cookies that are only made in your country of origin? Please let us know. Send your answers to P.O. Box.
I mean, apparently there's something literally called American biscuits.
Yeah, but see, biscuits and cookies are different things in America because biscuits are like scones, you know? They have them different.
I've seen that.
Yeah, they're like cakes. It's completely wrong.
Okay, American cookies.
Yeah. It will bring up just the standard.
It just brings up like generic recipes.
Yeah, just generic stuff. I want to see some crazy.
I want to see the branding.
Exactly. I want to see McVitie's of America. You know.
Yeah.
Or
right.
Your Bourbons of Zimbabwe. I don't mind what they are. I just want to see differences. Is that rain or is that no? It's not good. I was going to say it's just the rubber on the side of the track. We're off.
Finally looking going slightly. I suppose they're just being nice and careful. They've been on the grid for quite a while.
They have. It seemed like a long time on the grid. One thing I was going to say, I always thought qualifying is a little short. 10 minutes, that's all they get.
Yeah. Also, something interesting is that Anafrev has just overtaken Ivan on the formation lap.
Dominic Martinez is in the pits. Just noticed
I'm
that.
not sure what that's about.
Sorry, David Martinez. I didn't think we had a David Martinez. Yes, Martinez is coming out.
I think we've mentioned it a few times.
Coming out of our ears. Martinez is everywhere. I got myself a nice coffee to keep myself awake because it is dark.
Yeah, okay, that's...
So Wicker says we have rusks after having to walk barefoot from Cape Town to Mozambique. Well, rusks, they're a biscuit that you get over here that you normally give children, aren't they? Rusks?
I've not personally heard of them.
You give your, like, toddlers and stuff rusks, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, the biscuits of the world, that's what I want to know.
Maybe we need to do a Kahoot on it.
Well, got a long run down to turn 1 here.
We have.
Paul Eli says, in South Africa we have rusks. You need to soak in coffee for at least a minute or else you crack your teeth. Well, there you go. So they do have their own in South Africa. Rusks. They don't sound... Rust. They don't sound too... they don't sound too appetizing. Rust.
Rusks.
Pretty much dry bread, they're saying.
Ooh.
Ooh. Crackers. Rubbish
Dave
crackers.
Martinez still in the pits.
He will be. Actually, no. He can... No, he will be until they go past once the race starts.
Is that a penalty or his own
No,
decision?
he obviously didn't get his setup sorted before the start, so he's been penalised by being sent to the pits.
Right.
So normal rules apply, no refuelling, but there is one mandatory tyre stop, so when they take it, it's up to them. They can take it straight away if they want. Won't benefit them at all, but they can do. We're getting close. They're rounding their way up to Cheetah right about now.
Yeah. There's a lot of bunching up.
There's a lot of bunching.
I don't think we've quite seen it to this degree before in this season.
No. Now, we always make the mistake of staying with the leaders. I would like to see what happens towards the back of the grid. They round the corner then. They're all doing the required amount of speed. We're on board-ish with Lewis Fly. I want to see what happens with these guys, to be honest. Just about to come across the line. They're green, they're green. What are you awing about? Oh!
We had 4 drive-through penalties at the very start.
I can see that. That must have been just getting a bit too speedy and a bit too aggressive.
Amir's got one.
Oh my goodness. Kleinschmidt's got one. Goltz has got one. So's Geordie Sanders. Have we got a change at the front? We don't. Luca doing very well. Almost spinning there.
Oh, Hassini's been spun round.
Oh no! Amir Hassini having an absolute nightmare, it seems. Let's go on board with Darren King. Let's see what he's doing. Bunching up in the middle part of the pack. Oh, he gets knocked! Is he still on? I can't see, there's too many cars.
He's still on.
Look at them all coming crowding round this section. It's a hard section to follow, and they are doing it quite well, to be fair. Bettesine was right on his gearbox, going wide, but managing to keep the car on. Look at them all coming round that part of the track. It's absolutely crazy to see them doing it at this time of night. Darren King defending hard there.
Oh! Bigginson, someone's facing the wrong way.
Is that towards the back?
McLaren. Yes, it was towards the back. Was that Dominic Alvarez? Might have been. There was someone facing the complete wrong way.
Let's see what's happening.
Oh no, it was Cadil.
Was it McLaren that was facing the wrong way?
Yes, it was. Is it Bruno?
It possibly could have. It's not sorted itself out. I've jumped on board with Amir Hassini because he's right at the back of the pack. I can see that McLaren coming round behind him. It was, yeah, Cadil, unfortunately, and Alvarez also may have got caught up in that. Well, there you go. There was some definite moving and bunching and elbows.
1-4-4.
It's a small track, this one. Things are going to happen.
Somebody's having to fly.
Lewis Fly. We missed that altogether. He was in 3rd. He's now in last. 34th place for Lewis Fly. We missed what happened because we went to the back again. Gosh, this is the curse of us. We always want to find out what's happening at the back, and then we stumble upon Lewis Fly. What a shame. From 3rd to 30th in the space of a lap. He is pretty much out of it.
Plenty of people in the pits either sort of drive-throughs or to repair damage.
I think that's getting the drive-throughs done so it doesn't impact a lot of your race. Get it done quickly whilst the pack's still bunched. You can catch up to them because they're all going relatively slowly. It's normally a good strategy to get it done. I'm surprised Goltz and Hassini didn't come in to do the same. But that was, I think, was that Ivan coming in maybe?
Yeah, Ivan did, Kennedy did. Sanders didn't either.
Oh, what a shame then for Fly. Back down in 32nd. Well, we're on board with Luca. We might as well stay with him. He's not always up here at the front, but they are pulling away.
Oh, 2 people the wrong way round. Chorus was one of them. Oh, what is going on in this race? Goltz was one of them. Someone else has gone off the track. Is that Masood? Masood's off. Oh, Masood nearly hitting Chorus.
We're on with.
What is going on?
We're on with Chorus now. We managed to see him come back on the track in this middle sector. Well, we're missing all of the action, boys, but at least.
Oh, I think Goltz has given up. He's driven into the barrier on his own. He's jumped to the pits. I think that's him done for today.
Chorus is going very slowly. Very slowly indeed. He's in 30th. Did you say Goltz is done?
Yes, he drove into the barrier after getting back on track and jumped to the pits.
Yeah, Chorus looks like he's not having a really bad day in the office, going very slowly. Well, let's see if we can get some action. We're on board at the moment with Darren King. The pack looks like it's opened up a little bit. He is chasing the back of BMW Niels and also being chased by Valentin Barrier. Both of these boys embroiled in racecraft over the weekend, so they should be up to speed with this track. But saying that, we've already seen cars going off left, right and centre.
Yeah, that's going to be the most chaotic first couple laps we've seen.
Well, it was so chaotic that we couldn't even keep up with it, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. We've literally only seen since like 10 seconds after they'd happened.
AP's back, cheering on Kieran Prendergast. He's got himself up into 13th position. He started outside the top 20, I think, didn't he? So he's got himself up a good couple of places. He's done very well, actually, to get himself into 13th.
Yes, indeed.
Right,
and I believe Hassini has served his drive-through now.
Geordie
He's down in
Saunders,
30.
I think, is the only one who hasn't.
Yes.
So whereabouts is he? This is going to have massive effects for the championship if Amir is way off the pace and out the back because of penalties and such. Whereabouts is he at the moment? He is down in 30th. He's got a lot of work to do.
Darren King has got Valentin Barrier right behind him as he's trying to get past BMW Niels.
Now that's a bit of a fight I wouldn't really like to be part of, you know.
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
finally we caught something.
We did
And
catch
it's the
it.
championship leader.
It was the championship leader going into the barrier, and oh, and then someone joins him. Who's that? That's a Ferrari. That might be Prendergast.
On King saying he must have got damage from heading into the barrier.
Or Castelli.
Oh,
Either
79's been disqualified. That's Geordie Sanders.
Geordie Sanders, he didn't do his stop. Geordie Sanders out of the race. Well, that's a cardinal sin. That is, well, he shouldn't have known that he had to do his stop. I think that was Castelli that almost collected King. King then in the pit. Well, that is a lifeline to Amir Hassini. He's going to be right next to his championship rival, if not in front.
He's already ahead of him.
He's in front. Well,
King hasn't even been released on the stop yet.
No, King must have huge damage because that was Cheetah.
Yeah.
What did I tell you? Cheetah comes in and takes away your dreams. Right.
He tried to cheat the curb at Cheetah.
Didn't
Cheetah
work.
didn't have it.
Yeah, definitely didn't work. We saw some action then. We actually caught something.
Yes.
Vidalik pulling away. 6/10 back from Chris. And then Black Gold saw 3 seconds away. We're on board with him right now. He's being chased by Anarev and Hekwizi. Cannabeach just behind. Nick Holborn 7th. BMW Niels in 8th. Followed by Barrier and Bellasim to round off the top 10. John Watts in 11th. Cracking result from him. He's being chased by Kieran in 12th.
And then the second of the Niels Ferrari Niels right behind him in 13th. Patrick in 14th, he's got Solomon close behind him, so he might need to watch out.
Should we jump on board with that little battle? I think we should.
You should.
Yeah. Nico Solomon.
Especially as they're just about to come into Cheetah.
They are. Don't get caught out. Doesn't. Very cautious.
Oh, Igor nearly did.
Wonder what the track temperature is. We can't quite see in this one. Oh, you can up at the top. 29
20
degrees. It's 10 o'clock at night. What's going on?
It's artificial heating, I knew it.
I mean, I know South Africa's pretty warm, but that's pretty pretty toasty, that. Nico's being overtaken here by Igor. That's a bit of a brave move round there. Oh my goodness. Does he give him space? I'm not sure he does. There's battling
good
going
look out
on.
from behind as well. I think that's Diop looking for a move.
Jesus Christ. No space given whatsoever there by Igor. And Diop, ever the opportunist, right on the back of Patrick, is that?
No, that's Solman.
Oh, it is Solman, you're right.
Oh, he's going for the move. Round the outside.
Don't think you can
Surely
make
he
it
won't have
stick
the traction
there.
to get round there.
No, definitely won't.
Now he's going to be vulnerable to Gerald Martinez, but he's being attacked by Niles behind in the Bentley, who actually might be going for a move here. No, I think he's just backed out to avoid an incident as they're now coming up to Cheetah. This is pretty much the action corner now.
Yeah, it definitely is. Igor forcing himself through there, pretty much saying, you can either let me through, or you can go on the grass. Gotta be careful,
Oh, well,
though.
he's gotten the gravel. That's going to give Solman the chance to get back past. There's a couple more people heading to the pits.
Diop and Martinez really close on the back here of Solman. Well, it's not. Martinez comes into the pit. It's Kevin Niels. Let's ride on board with them. And watch them
Amir's
battle.
back in the pits.
Oh, what's going on with Amir? Bad
I
to
don't know.
worse.
It doesn't look like he's got any damage.
Would have been a drive-through, and then it would have been a pit for tyres. I reckon none of them realised the track temperature was 29 degrees, and they're falling off because of tyres. That's probably why he's in the pit.
That is very possible.
Tyres are all over the place. That's a bit of an unlikely track temperature, to be honest. Clear skies, 29 degrees, 10 at night. It does get dark quite early here.
Oh, Diop's made a mistake.
That was a slide and a half, wasn't it?
Yep. That's giving us a look. He's going to have to try and get it on the exit, although that's Castelli trying to get through on the inside now.
It's a three-way battle here.
Yeah, like I said, the Friar's going to have to wait a little bit longer, though.
Diop going slowly here, causing a bit of a pile-up with these boys. Mike Verman was right down the back of the grid at the start. He's managed to get himself up into 20th position. It's not too bad, to be honest.
Not too bad in the slightest. Good in the office for him. And despite that pit stop, Hassini is still ahead of Darren King.
That must have been some pit stop for damage for Darren King then, if he's only he's still behind.
Although they're only one position between each other, and looks like Darren is less than 2 seconds behind. So that could be a feisty battle later on if Hassini hasn't got past Kennedy by then.
That is going to be a bit of a spicy one. Don't know if Darren King's got it in him to get past Amir though. That'll be a tough battle, that one. How far are they apart from each other? Let's have a little look.
Last sector thing was 1.7 seconds.
Yeah, 1.7. Hassini's on the back of Matt Kennedy, pushing hard. So this is all the recovery drive boys down below 27th. But they've got their pit stops done, so just got to keep it clean now, get into a rhythm, get some good times in. You never know, you might be able to pull yourself into the 20s. Oh, that was Hassini going wide. You can get away with going wide a little bit there, but manages to sort himself out.
King's caught up half a second in that sector. So I think Kennedy might be causing Hassini a few little issues here and there. 22's gone drive through, that's Gult.
Not sure he's going to mind too much, down in 34th.
No. Apparently 2-3 laps down. Yeah, King caught another 2/10 in that last sector, so he's definitely on a hunt for second in the championship.
I think at the moment Hassini's being held up by Matt Kennedy, And it's letting Darren King reel him in. But look who's got behind Darren King. Look, Masood, also been a regular fixture in the top 5.
Yeah, he's a long way behind there. But he
is away off. Oh, there you go. You don't see that very often. Kennedy thinking, actually, you know what? I can't cope with this. You better go past. He moves out of the way for Amir Hassini. I think Darren King is going to expect the same thing. And he does just that.
And he gets the same thing.
He does. That's a little bit of wise racecraft there from Matt Kennedy. He knows he's not the same pace as these guys and thinks, you run your own race, boys. Off you go.
And there's a bit of a gap to Louis Fly's coming. So this could be King's best opportunity to try and catch up to the Mercedes.
So delicately hop through Cheetah, trying not to bounce.
Oh, that's someone into the pits. Who's that? Is that got in the drive-through? Yes, it is.
Darren King 6/10 then. He's made up half of that time in the space of just 1 lap. So he's doing a reasonable job. But I think now Amir's been released, he's going to show a little bit more pace. But saying that, qualifying, he was well off, wasn't he?
Yeah, very well off.
Shilby, hello, welcome to the stream, buddy. Enjoy. We got some close racing this afternoon. We're on board currently with the championship leader, Darren King, chasing down Amir Hassini, who's 2nd place, and they're separated by a point in the championship. So, although it's only 30th, it's pretty pivotal what happens here. 7/10 separates them. That is just eking out a little bit now. It was 6/10 as they came across the line, so Amir Hassini might be finding himself a little bit of pace. How much time has he got to Louis Fly? 7 seconds or so?
Yeah, it's more like 7.7. On the last update, he's just coming up to a sector now, so that'll be a more representative time.
Got a little bit of space then, a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, and it is 7.6.
It looks to me, though, that Amir is managing to stretch it a little bit with Darren behind him.
Yeah. I think he's just keeping him at arm's reach and not letting him get too close where he could try a dive.
Ooh, 2 bites to the cherry then for Amir as he goes through the last corner. Manages to not lose too much time, but I think that gap will come down slightly as they cross the line. Well, it actually extends. There you go. Right, let's see what's happening towards the top, shall we? Luca Vidalich still leading. Chris 1 second behind. And then Black Goldsaw, always towards the top of the grid, isn't he? In 3rd position. Vasily Anarev in 4th. Akwizi in 5th. And then Nick Holburn in 6th. Calabeach in 7th. BMW Niels pretty close behind, actually. Let's jump in to 7th, 8th and 9th. Because we've got a tight battle with these boys, I think. There you go, got the helicam. So we're 15 minutes down, 43 to go. Those track temperatures still pretty high. Oh, that's a car off. That looked like John Watts.
That is car 22. That's Goltz.
Goltz, okay, well he's having a bit of a terrible time, isn't he? So he must have pulled the car over.
He's jumped to the pits.
Okay, I think that's probably the end of the race for Goltz. BMW Niels then really behind Calabeach with the bit between his teeth. Always a popular driver with us, isn't he, BMW Niels?
Yeah.
Always he's in the action, isn't he, a lot of the time?
Yeah, and he could be showing some action soon in between Valentin Barry and Calabeach.
Not a lot separates these boys. Barry are only 3/10 behind as well. Oh no, Chorus is in the chat. Love it when people don't hold their brakes. The car was totaled. I'm tired of it. Ooh. We didn't see what happened, Chorus. We saw you down at the back. But that's a shame. Always like to see Chorus on an alternate strategy. Unfortunately, the strategy today was get out of the car.
Yeah, not the most effective for race wins, usually.
Nope, not the most effective.
And also, apparently, the out-of-position thing that caused drive-throughs was a glitch, according to Monsieur Sanders.
What was that, the glitch? For the drive-through?
An out-of-position glitch.
Oh, no.
But don't know if that is the case or not. That is just what has been said.
Okay. I believe Geordie Sanders. If he said it was a glitch, it's probably a glitch. That's a shame, though, because him being disqualified definitely wasn't one, so he won't be taking part any further. Nico Solman said he got an Unreal Engine crash.
Oh.
So that's why he's out of the car. That's two of the front runners, really, out the car, and we've got 20 minutes down, 40 to go.
Oh, and Bruno looks like he's coming up between Amir and King. So that might make things a bit more spicy between those two.
To scroll a long way to get back to them, which is not normally what happens. Bruno Cadili's going to come in between them, did you say? Let's jump on board with him.
He's come out probably nearer to King.
Yeah.
Let me see anyone looks at.
He's got King right behind him.
If it finishes the way it does, am I correct in thinking Amir would take back the lead of the championship?
Well, I would assume so. I can't remember how far the points go down. That's what we have to work out. I think the points go down to 30th. Got a funny feeling. So, yes, he would, because there's only 1 point between them. So, just about take control of the championship. But it depends what happens with Black Goldsaw. If he gets a good finish here, he might jump them both.
How many... Where is he at the moment? He's in third.
He's
How
in
many did
third.
he get for a podium?
I've got a funny feeling the win is 100. So, working back from then, it must be about 80 odd.
Yeah, he very well might jump them then. If he stays where he is, because of course, with Cheetah being a corner, he could fly off there.
He could go for a jump. Classic Springbok action. Right, let's go through then what's going on. Actually, we have got a little bit of action going on right here in front of us. Darren King getting all over the back of Bruno. So 29th, it's causing Darren a couple of issues, really, because he's losing pace on Amir Hassini. And these are all important points at stake here. 3/10 separates them.
Badia has come in. Wonder if that's going to be the opening of the pit window.
Well, I guess it's the beginning of when you would expect to come in and pit now.
Yeah. Also, BMW Neil's all over the back of Canna Beach.
Finally made his way up there, has he?
Yeah. He was really looking for a move a corner or two ago, but he's had to stay back. He's looking again.
More than
Is that
looking.
going to be a move?
He's up the inside.
Yeah,
Definitely
and
is
I
a
think-
move.
Yeah, Canna Beach leaving him plenty of room. And I
got the
think that's
inside,
going to be
though.
job done unless... No, they leave each other enough space. BMW Neil's is through. I'm sure Canna Beach will try and find a way back through at some point.
Well, he's got Hamza Bellasim and John Watts not too far behind, so he's got to keep it on the road. Otherwise, he's going to be under attack from more people. Chris Harterville then, half a second from Luca Weidlich now.
Oh, and they're coming up to a lap down car. Who's that? I think that's... that's Kennedy ahead of them.
Yeah,
So
he was
hopefully he gets out of the way in time.
off the pace a little bit, wasn't he, Kennedy? Must have a slight issue with his car. You never know, it might have sustained a bit of damage from the beginning, because it was all over the place, wasn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Because he is
Well,
uncharacteristically off the pace.
Like you said earlier, it could be tyres. They're the issue with it being 29 degrees.
Yes, could be just holding out. But, I mean, if you're last, you might as well come in and change them and see what happens, you know?
Yeah.
If you're now
And
being
a few of them Watts
lapped.
have come in.
What was that, sorry?
And a few of them Watts have come in.
Yep, I'm just looking there. Anuev and Watts, yeah, in the pit. So that's pretty much bang on time. Balzer joins them.
Yep, anyone else? Clanchitz and Rotterdam have gone through. What about Dominic Alvarez? He's gone through as well. And the rest behind them have pitted. Ooh, Ivan is very close to Valentine barrier.
Oh yeah, 2/10, gee. That's close. What's that, 23rd?
Yes. They've just gone through Cheetah.
Jeez, they're that close through Cheetah. There's going to be some moves, I think, in a minute. Ivan's going to get past. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know, he didn't have a great exit out of the last corner. Oh, that's someone coming out ahead. Is that Watts? It is.
Is that Glock? No,
Is Watts going to create some
Watts.
sparks?
Yes, he is!
Oh!
Watts, what are you doing, you madman? Gets in the way, tries to move, I think.
I think he was expecting barrier to go to the inside. And then try to go to the outside to give him space.
Not sure he really knew what he could do to get out of the way at that point, but that's cost barrier a place, isn't it? Bless him. I think it was inevitable anyway.
Yeah. It was the positioning of the pit lane where he was coming out and everything. As Kennedy's coming to the pits again, I wonder if that's to not participate in the race anymore.
Vincent, Luis, yes, he had an incident towards the beginning of the race. We didn't actually catch it, so good if he can provide some information about what happened, because we missed it, but we noticed him, I think, lap 2, all the way at the back. He was 3rd, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty sure he was 3rd. He went 3rd to 33rd in the space of a lap. But he's got himself back to 26th now, and he's pitted.
Ooh.
Matt Kennedy in the pits. Alright, let's jump up and see what's happening with the top runners again. So, Luca still in the lead. Chris Harterville chasing him like a rabid dog, not giving up. 7/10 separates them. Black Goldsaw not going to be able to keep with the pace by the looks of things. That Bentley, not the best of runners, maybe. He's in 3rd. Kwesi in 4th. Nick Holman in 5th. All of these boys separated by a few seconds or so, so not much action going on towards the top, apart from what's happening for 1st. Cannabeach then in 7th. Better Seam 8th. Ferrari Neil's doing very well actually in 9th. Kieran Prendergast got himself up to 10th position. Right, so we just got to see which of these front runners. There you go. Chris Harderfield in the pits. He's followed by Black Goldsaw. He doesn't miss a beat. He's in. Anyone else?
In.
Yep. So they're all thinking.
Ben stays out.
Let's get something on. Let's do something different. Yep.
BMW Neil stays out. Cannabeach stays out. Belsini stays out. Ferrari Neil stays out. Prendergast stays out. Patrick stays out.
Well, I guess they didn't see these boys come in, so they've got no reason to, you know, do something different. Well, I'll be interested to see how far Chris comes when Anarev and Ivan come round. See what the real gap is, really, with these guys. We'll stay with him. That's Verman just going into the pits as well. He's had enough. Right, so Anarev is the one we're looking out for. 19th position. I think he's probably going to do it. He's miles away, so yeah. Nice, easy pit stop.
Let's see. Anarev has just gone around the last corner now.
Has he? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's well ahead.
Got it done then.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Anarev was particularly close before, was he?
No, but that gap is, you know, it's reasonably small in comparison to what it was earlier, seeing as Anarev has been running around in 18th or so because of the pit, I guess, but he wasn't exactly right up at the top. That's Black Goldsaw just behind. That gap stayed around the same, and I think that's Anarev coming round behind him. So we'll stay with Chris, because I'm interested to see what the front runner, Luca's going to do, and Nick Holburn, BMW Nils, what they're going to do. They know they've pitted. Well, would you stay out for a couple more? You got 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes of the window being useful.
If I was Vidler, he's just come across the line now. I'd come in this lap. Who Burns come in? Bjorn O'Neill stays out. Kennebeach stays out. Bertini stays out. Friar Niels comes in. Prendergast stays out. Patrick stays out. Igor stays out. Diop and Castelli both come in. Castelli has recently overtaken Diop. Kleinschmidt stays out. And Rotterdam stays out. We've got some penalties. 3 penalties, no further action. Oh. Well. Okay, now I'm very confused.
There's going to be quite a few incidents.
Oh, no, they're back. There we go.
Let them settle in.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think we've gone towards. So, contact between cars involving 92 and 22.
So 92 and 22, who's that? 92 is Amir Hassini, and 22 is Dominic Goltz, currently out of the car.
It is being constantly removed in 15-second penalty for car 47. Interesting, seeing say. Okay, I assume that will need to be.
That one needs a bit of a rethink, I think.
Yep.
Because that's BMW Ferrari Niels, if that is a penalty for him.
Well, Ferrari Niels has got a penalty.
Okay, well,
so
maybe
they've clearly meant to give him a penalty for something.
Well, you never know, it might be wrong. There's a stop go for Nick Holborn. That must be speeding in the pit lane.
I do not know. I do not know the penalties overly well in this game.
Stop goes are normally for speeding, but it could be for something else.
Yeah.
So,
it's not mentioned in the penalties thing here.
That's an in-game one. Prendergast in and Weidelich in. The leader is in. Right, we'll stay with Harteveld because it might have a change for the lead. We'll do the classic follow from behind cam, so you get the surprise when they come out and they're not ahead or they are. Coming up to Cheetah.
Everyone's coming except BMW Niels, Kennebeach, Velocini, and Patrick. Weidelich has been released from his pits.
Yeah, I think Harteveld's going to take him. It's going to be a surprise. Let's see what happens.
Off. Oh. Yeah, Harteveld's got him.
Just got him. There you go. I was waiting to see what would happen. Oh, Luca, what do you need to do to get a win here? Chris has sailed past. Got the move done.
Would this be Harteveld's first win?
At least as far as I've seen. You know, it might have had one separately before. I've only been savvy to half of Season 5 and most of Season 6, so as far as I'm aware, it would be yes. As far as I can see. Yeah.
Oakley dokley. Back to the penalties. There was contact between cars involving 92 and 13. That was on lap 1, no further action.
That was Amir and Mark Balzer.
Okay. Contact between cars involving 38 and 888. That was again on lap 1 and turn 3. There is no further action on that.
That's Darren King. And was it 888, did you say?
Yes.
No idea. Oh no, that's Hamza Bellassine.
Yes. Who has come into the pits? As has Patrick.
They've been in for a while, Patrick and Hamza. I don't know what they're doing. They're still there.
Maybe they're just taking a while.
I mean, just almost taking a whole lap.
Blah, 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 blah.
It would make sense, though. It would make sense because these guys are ahead of them. So they should be leaving sometime soon. BMW Niels and Kennebeach going for one more, it seems. I reckon BMW Niels is trying to work his way to the front. He's got to come in now, though, otherwise it won't work for him.
Exactamundo.
We'll ride on board with him. Right, back to those penalties then. What else have we got?
Contact between cars involving 444, 447, and 9. That was lap 1, turn 7. 15-second penalty for car 444 for causing a moderate collision.
That's Kevin Niles. 444, 447, did you say?
Yes.
That's Matt Kennedy.
and 9,
Not sure.
which is Bruno.
Yes, it is. Bruno Cadil. Or
Yes.
It's a horrible name to say. Bruno.
Yes. And then the last one, contact between cars involving 144, 81, 404.
That's
Error not
Louis
found.
Fly. 404. Oh, we got, BMW Niels is in, and so is Cannabeach. Amanda Hequeezy was introduced to Louis Fly then. And who else was involved?
It was 144, 81, and 404.
81. The 81 car is...
Not here.
Don't know. We'll have to take a rain
Must have
check on
been
the
someone
81.
who left.
Yeah. But anyway, that was the
Okay.
incident that happened with Louis Fly that put him to the back of the grid, I think.
Yeah, and there's a 15-second penalty for car 81 for causing a moderate collision.
Fitting penalty, but he's gone.
Car 81 was Ivan.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, yeah, no, there you go. Ivan, yeah. Well, he's got the penalty on there now. He's currently in 10th. Well, there you go. BMW Niels has been passed by all of them. Black Gold Saw. Anoev, yep, Cannabeach is coming out after him. So, yeah, no, he didn't make too much of an inroad by the looks of things. That's everyone pitted. We're back to normal running.
Oh, Equeezy's got past him.
Yeah, well, we're still with him. Never know. Could be some changes. Track temps are still pretty high. I reckon that caught a couple of people up.
Yeah, and I think Hubern's serving his stop go for its penalty.
Chief's coming in with the Black Saw Cheetah. How? As in, he likes the corner called Cheetah? Or he
I'd
is
hope so.
himself a cheetah? There's strong allegations here.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Husseini's up to 23rd, King is up to 25th.
How close are they together? Well, they're a little bit far
Not very
away.
close. They're about 6 seconds apart.
Right, let's see if we can jump on board with a real scrap. I don't think it's going to happen inside the top 10. We've got Watts and Ivan reasonably close. That's probably the best.
Barry and Cannabeach.
Whereabouts are those? Oh, they're pretty much
That's 8th.
7th and 8th.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big old line of them. Yeah, this is Cannabeach, Barrier, Ivan and John Watts all together. Got a whole host of boys fighting. So Barrier must have got himself back in front of Ivan, because that was a little bit of the incident earlier that John got himself caught up in. So this is must have got it done in the pits.
Certainly looks like that. And actually, I think that's what's that. That's Ferrari Niels and Prendergast catching up to that group.
Yep. Seventh position then for Cannabeach, holding off Valentine Barrier. Behind him, Ivan, and then John Watts just in the distance there. But staying honest, good showing from John Watts today, up to 10th. He wasn't 11th earlier.
Yeah, this is a fair bit better than we usually see from him. I think the last time he was in this kind of position was Suzuka, if I remember correctly. And I remember talking about Watts a lot in Suzuka, but I don't remember if it was for good reason.
I remember where John finished in Suzuka, you know.
Maybe we'll have to have a look, if we can.
I think you can see results of different races. Can't remember now.
Tier 1, Watts was... Where was he? Wer ist Watts? He qualified 26th. And he finished 23rd.
Not quite in the top 10 then.
No.
No.
So this is far better than that.
Oh yeah, this is a good finish for Watts, if he can pull it across the line. We've got 23 minutes to go. Almost. 2/3 down, 1/3 to go.
Yes, sir.
Ish.
He was 12th in Hungary, so that was a big improvement.
Cannabeach is pulling away slightly. only slightly. John Watts
Very slightly.
on the back of Ivan. Ivan's going to have to come in. Well, no, he won't serve his penalty. It'll be added on, won't it? So John might even jump Ivan if he can stay with him. Let's jump on board with Ivan and John.
New incidents.
Oh.
Contact between cars involving 2, 4 and 22 on lap 2. No further action on that.
Okay. They're all out, that's probably why.
Yep.
Apart from
contact between...
Masood, who's still in it. Sorry. Oh no, he's out as well. They're all out, all in the pit.
Yeah. Contact between cars involving 72 and 6 on lap 14, half an hour into the race. Turn 2, no further action.
Okay. That's Martinez and 72, 72, 72. No idea. Can't find him.
And then, contact between cars involving 9 and 38, pretty recently, 37 minutes into the race. So that literally would have been a couple of minutes ago.
That's Darren King and Bruno.
Oh. What number is Darren King?
Darren King is 38.
Well, he has got a 5-second penalty for causing a minor collision.
He's 25th, that's why we can't quite see him on the timing screen. So he's got himself a slap on the wrist then. That's not going to do him much good.
Chances with Husseini.
Oh, Ivan got all over the inside curb. This is going to open the door for John Watts. Right, so he goes to the outside. It's a long old drag, especially against a Bentley. Down into turn 1. Ivan's holding the inside line. He's just going to have to run it wide, I guess, and maybe cut back. He's doing the cut back. Here you go. You'll see him jump for the inside, is he? No, he's going to round him. He's going to stay with him. Maybe John just thinking a little bit better of it. Wasn't quite as close as he wanted to be. Maybe he got the brakes slightly wrong.
I think he's just trying to keep his momentum, not trying to lose too much time by going for a move. That might not work.
Measured approach. They have got Ferrari Nils and Kieran just behind. They're closing every lap, aren't they?
Yeah, Ferrari Nils is pretty much there now.
Yep. Much faster than these two guys. I think John's being held up slightly by Ivan.
Also, Vidalik is close to Harteveld.
Oh yeah, they are close. 2/10. That's more than close. That's almost next to each other.
And they're just coming up to Cheetah. I wonder if there'll be fireworks. No, they won't. It's far too cautious.
Will there be fireworks? No.
No.
No. Well, Luke is fighting for his first win for Tier 1 that I know of.
And
so is Chris.
Who said that is BMW Niels and Akwizi getting close. Although BMW Niels just made a small mistake, that's not going to help him. And then I'd actually say Ferrari Niels is closer to Watson. Watson is to Ivan now. Yeah. Ferrari Niels all over the back of him. Look at that. I wonder if he's going to go for a move, whether he's going to stay back.
That's close enough for a move. Might get a dive up the inside here.
He's going for it. He's going for it. He's gone for it.
He's got it done.
Has it worked? Looks like Watson's given him the space needed.
He's got Kieran just behind him as well.
Yeah, he needs to be careful not to lose too much time.
I don't know what kind of times these boys are doing around here. Jesus, they're doing 41s. That's pretty fast. Probably because it's clear track and it's 28 degrees.
That is quite possible.
Yes. Well, just for example, on low fuel qualifying trim, I could probably do a mid 42, high 42, roughly. These boys are aliens. They're doing race pace 41s.
Oh, Queasy's gone into the ground. There's going to be a BMW and he'll also go around the outside of the last corner. Is he going to try and cut it round? No, he's going to go for the better exit. Still on the right-hand side of the track. Yeah, he's got a good run. I think that's move nice and easily done. Unless Queasy tries to get a draft through into the first corner. No, he hasn't got enough straight line speed. He's going to have to tuck him behind the BMW.
BMW Nils then getting himself up into a much better place. Anarev doing very well in 4th position. Black Gold Saw not really holding on to the pace of the two front boys. Chris Harterveld holding on to it somewhat. 4/10 back is Luca Weidelich. Doing a good job, to be fair. Staying with him.
And after getting past Watts, Ryan Niels is now attacking Ivan.
He is really attacking Ivan. This middle pack is going hell for leather. They've both got penalties, so, you know, might as well get past the other. That's probably why John Watts isn't fighting them so hard.
It's very possible, yeah. Maybe you're trying to save his tyres and fuel in the process.
He's definitely holding up Kieran, though, because that's for position. So a little bit of strategy coming in. 16 minutes to go. It's not inconceivable that John could probably hold Kieran there for that amount of time, but it's going to be bloody hard. Ivan then seemed to do okay. Oh, there's a jump up the inside.
I think that was more to scare Ivan than anything, but it seems to have created space for him. Right, Cheetah coming up, doesn't know he can go for a move there.
Definitely can't get 2 cars through Cheetah.
Oh, very nearly a tap.
But they are inch perfect.
Yeah. Welcome to Tier 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely. Close as you can be. John Watts and Kieran are just as close behind, look. But this is going to be a move here.
Oh. Yeah, Ivan's going to have it. He's got the better line. But Ferranius has the inside. He's going to go for it again. Nearly losing on the cab, but he keeps it under control. Now look at Watts. He wants revenge. Going to the outside line. Prendergast is also there, looking for any pieces to pick up. There's contact between Watts and Ferranius. Nothing comes of it. Bellasini is also caught up to these guys. Oh, it's like 4 of them within a second.
Very close stuff. Who's that behind Prendergast? That's Bellasini, yeah. Out of nowhere. Watts is struggling slightly then, maybe.
Yeah, it's very possible. He's made a mistake in that corner. Let's go Prendergast all over his rear wing.
It's nightmare then for John, because he's going to arguably lose a position to Kieran and Hamza if he doesn't keep it on the track. He's done 2 minutes to keep them behind, but I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on much longer.
We got a penalty.
Who's it for? Is it Kevin Niels?
No, it is for Amir Husseini.
Oh, okay. What's he been up to?
Contact between cars involving 92, Amir Husseini, and 13.
That's Mark Balzer again.
Yeah.
I swear they had an incident earlier on.
Well, it was 49 minutes into the race.
Well, there you go. Ivan's coming under attack here again.
Wait, 49 minutes in.
There we go. Ferrari Niels making a move. He's getting it done, I think. Ferrari Niels on the outside. Yeah, he's going to have to yield. Yep. Ivan then lets him through. Not really much you can do through this part of the track apart from be a little bit compliant. So there you go. That releases Ferrari Niels off to chase down Barrier. A little bit far away, though. Might not happen. As Ivan now is going to defend against this rabble behind him. John Watts, Prendergast, Bellasine. All fighting. 6/10 then from the top boys. From Harterveld and Weidelich. He's holding the pace quite well. Black Gold Saw, 3 seconds it's opened up to now. And then Vasily Anarev, even more so back from him in 4th. 6 seconds. BMW Niels, how far off is he? Still hasn't ticked over, so it's almost more than 10. There you go, 7 seconds. Akwizi under a second behind. Canabeach 2 and a bit. And then you got Barrier 3 seconds back. And then we're on the pack that we're following now. 3 seconds, then half a second, 2/10 from Kieran and Hamza. They are very close to each other as they come across the time split. John Watts is really causing these boys a bit of trouble, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not usually one up there. Again, he finished 12th earlier, I believe, in Hungary. But it's not a overly consistent place. So if he can make it a consistent place, maybe... How many more races have we got, actually?
2 more after this, I think.
Ah.
I think.
So I think you'd be happy if you can string together a hat-trick of top 15s.
Ooh. Kieran going defensive against Hamza. It's all over the back of him in that Lamborghini. Lamborghini's very strong round here. It's a hard one to keep behind you. Big car, but reasonably quick.
Imagine if this battle settled the debate between which is better, Ferrari or Lamborghini.
Ooh. Unpopular opinion, not a massive fan of Lamborghinis.
No?
I just think they're massive tank-like things that somehow look a bit like road slugs.
Fair enough.
Don't really like Ferraris either. Not a massive fan of Italian cars, to be honest. I like Alfa Romeos.
That isn't a popular
I like
thing.
Alfa Romeos. They're quite nice, plucky.
Yeah. What about Porsches?
Oh, yeah, I'd like a good porker.
Porker?
Yeah, that's what they're called, isn't it? I'd like a nice 80s one, or like a really early 90s 911.
Yeah.
But they're so expensive nowadays.
Oh, it's because they're starting to become vintage.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind something like a Singer, you know, one of those. Oh, that's John Watts on the back of Ivan. Ivan must have made a mistake. John is getting a bit spicy behind him.
Yeah, and he has to be careful because you might let Prendergast in or Belhosini.
What have we got? 10 minutes left. John Watts, part of Team Shazoo.
Oh, I did not know that.
I said that last week. I was like, Team Shazoo. Do you not remember?
No, I don't remember.
It's old Milky cereal, isn't it? Team Shazoo. Who else is part of Team Shazoo?
Yonti?
Is Yonti part of Team Shazoo?
I think so. He has the SHZ is Shazoo, right?
Yeah, why not? No idea. I think, who else?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because he was asking about Shazoo sharing an image of him winning the SXS title.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Who else part
So,
of
I assume
Shazoo?
it's with them.
Is, I can't think of his name. Is Calcifer? Do you know Calcifer?
I've heard of Calcif. I have no idea if he's with them.
I think he's also part of Shazoo. Shazoo, though, as far as I'm aware, are more F1 style focused.
Yes.
Yeah. But still, good to see Shazoo in ACC. Show 14-15, please. What have we got? Yeah, we've got Igor.
That is Patrick and Igor.
Igor, I will do shortly.
Oh, and Kleinschmidt.
And Kleinschmidt. Very close. Okay, go on then. You pulled my leg. Oh. I mean, that's a scary thing to see in your rear view, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Kleinschmidt and Igor.
An angry Kleinschmidt in your mirrors.
Kleinschmidt and Igor going toe-to-toe.
Oh, braking very late. That's why he's gone too deep.
It's gone very deep through there as they approach Cheetah.
Yeah, he's lost all that momentum he had. He's going to have to build it all up again.
John Watts all over the back of Igor again. Ivan, sorry. Get my Igors and my Ivans mixed up.
Even Igor.
Igor's got a bit of a following. Joined us last week. Yeah, lots of people ask about Igor. I'm sure he's probably a YouTuber of some kind. Mambaru, give us a little bit of information about Igor. So KJ Gamer says we've only just opened up on ACC 3 Shazoo drivers, Watts, myself, and Matteo Ballardi. Okay. Belandi. I don't want to go too far into this. Him. Yeah, Mamburu, give us some information. What relevance does Igor have? Has he got an online following? Is he one of these screeny twitchy boys?
Screeny twitchy boys?
Yeah, you know, one of the YouTuber twitchy boys, like Darren King. I think Niels is also a professional sim racer YouTuber boy. A couple of them are. You'll be quite surprised. Igor's doing his best to hold off a charge here. Don't want to get too carried away with this because I would like to see what happens at the top end. Chris and Luca are still behind each other. Less than 5 tenths, sorry. It's good to get a little update on Shazoo. It's good to see small teams opening up and developing their roster of games. It's good to see. Your English is bad. Okay, no worries, mate. It's all good. You sit back, relax, and enjoy.
As we accommodate over a South African Grand Prix.
Ooh, smoother than a Twix.
Crocodiles.
Is that what you get when you jump in South Africa? Ooh, crocodiles.
That's just what you hear from the lakes.
That's what when you go past bodies of water in South Africa. Ooh, crocodiles.
Crocodiles in here. Don't go.
To be fair,
Why do you think the animals don't come here?
I wouldn't be too worried about crocodiles.
No?
No, I'd be more worried about hippos.
Oh, yeah. No, those are the scary bastards.
So Mambaru says Igor's got not a lot of fuel. So there we go.
Oh.
Not a lot of fuel. He said, has little fuel, small fuel, low fuel. It's the same adjective. It describes what's
Dwarf
going
fuel.
on. Dwarf, minuscule fuel.
Microscopic fuel.
Not very much.
Ant-Man sized fuel.
Oh, I don't know. It might be a bit more than Ant-Man size.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. On the scale of small, how small could you go?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the guy in Star Wars that does all of the little teddy bear things? Can't remember his
The
name.
guy
now.
in Star Wars who does Teddy Bear.
Yeah, you know, the small guy who does the bits in Star Wars. Did a comedy sketch with the guy who did David Brent. I'm rubbish with names.
I'm
Oh god, he did Willow, the movie Willow. Oh, what's his name? Can't remember. He's in every single Star Wars films, and he always does the small parts. Small in stature. Oh my goodness! Igor's been punted by Kleinschmidt. Well, I did not see that coming. Igor then, all the way down, probably to 18th because of that. That was, well, unprofessional to say the least. Igor getting a little bit of a punterino. Tyres are very high temp. Well, he's off now. He's gone. Well, seeing as that happened, let's jump up to what we were watching before with John Watts and co. They're still together, this little battle, this group. Luca and Chris are still separated by half a second. Black Gold Saw still in third place. Anarev in fourth. BMW Niels in fifth. Equeezy in 6th, 7th is Canna Beach, Valentine Barrier in 8th, 9 is Ferrari Niels.
And then it is Watson Co.
What's that, sorry? Watson Co.
Then it's a Watson Co.
The old Watson Co.
Watson Co.
I'm still very tempted to find out who the guy is in Star Wars. I'm Googling it.
Yeah, as am I.
Warwick Davis.
Oh!
He's got a Warwick
Right.
Davis amount of fuel.
Yes, okay, no, that makes sense.
I mean, it took far too long to take for the joke to formulate because I forgot who it was.
If you said, I can't remember the name of him, but the elf in Harry Potter.
Oh,
That-
Gringotts.
that's Warwick Davis.
Gringotts. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
We didn't do. He did goblins, didn't he?
Goblins, that's it, not elves. I knew elves didn't sound right.
The elf was Dobby, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
house elf.
house elf. Yeah.
Dobby has been
I just tried to do exactly the same voice. We're getting off topic. John Watts is still chasing down Ivan. Kieran Prendergast in 12th, and Bellasim still in 13th. They haven't moved. They're still fighting each other, despite Gringotts. They're still together. I don't know who to call it at the moment. Who's going to get the position?
Alright, it's far too close. Plus, again, Cheetah could strike at any moment.
Cheetah can always strike. You've always got to be prepared for Cheetah. Just
like the real life Cheetah.
Can you imagine if they actually put a real life Cheetah on Cheetah? Every time you went past, it was just...
And there's a 1% chance of a driver being struck by one.
Yeah, just row.
It's like it tears off the door and you get a black and yellow flag.
Jesus. That would be pretty scary, I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
it's black and orange, isn't it? Not black and yellow.
Black and orange is you've got to come in and repair your car,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look at what's happening at the top.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching it.
They are close. Some would say ruddy close.
Yeah, and I think their next lap will be their last. So,
This and one more.
finally, once you get past,
Yeah.
then he needs to do it soon.
Too much talk of Warwick Davis and Gringotts, mate. You get carried away.
Yeah.
You miss what's happening at the top.
It's a good way to pass the time when there's no overtaking.
It's a good way to pass the time. John Watts and Ivan still chasing each other. Kieran Prendergast still in 12th and Bellasim in 13th. No changes there. Pretty much everyone in between them is a good couple of seconds away. Castelli and Diop are close. So's Luis Fly. He's close to Castelli. There's going to be some moves. Yep, see, Igor gets lots of love in the chat. So lots of people are watching him. I told you. Organogdidov. I can't say his name, but he gets a lot of love. Right, this must be the last lap.
Yeah, they're coming on to the last one now.
Is there going to be a move? I mean, you might as well send it. He's got 5 seconds back. Luka Vaidlev.
Imagine if he goes for a move at Cheetah.
Well, I doubt he'll do it at Cheetah. He'll do it at the top of the hill if he's going to do it anywhere. But looks like Chris Hartiver's got an absolute drive on him. He's opened up the gap slightly. What can Luka do? If any of these boys get the win, it's an amazing achievement because I don't think either of them have won with AOR Tier 1 at least. So it's going to be a surprise win for either of them. Yeah, he's opening the gap even more. It's gone to 4/10. I don't think he's close enough to make a move.
Oh, and we've got new incidents. Contact between cars 6 and 47. No further action. How's that? Turn 6. What's in 6?
We'll come back
that
to
was
those.
At sunset.
We'll come back to those, I think, at the end because we've still got battling going on. We've only got half a minute. We'll come back to the end for those last little bits, I think, because we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled. Luka still 4/10 back. It's the last couple of corners now. I don't think there's going to be much of a choice. I think Igor's got a huge Russian following because they're all in saying that he's the best. I think he's somewhat the best. Anyway, Chris Harteveld still in the front, still in the lead. I think he's doing everything he needs to do to claim his first win. He's got Luka just behind him. He rounds the last corner. Luka almost giving him a tap. There's going to be a run to the line, but Chris has got it. He claims his first win. He's pleased. Luka, I think, looks a little bit robbed. But what a finish from those guys. Black Gold Sword. Ever the wily old fox comes across in 3rd. Anarev in 4th. Great job from him. And then we've got BMW Niels coming through in 5th. He seems pleased with his performance. Cannabeach is going to come through in 6th. Haquizi just in the picture behind him. He's followed closely by Barrier. And we got then some real battles going on, I think, further back. Ivan is still ahead of John Watts. Look at them all round the last corner. John Watts seems pleased with his 11th position. And then there's Prendergast. John Watts will jump, actually, Ivan and Ferrari Niels. So he'll be all the way up in 9th. Let's jump down with some of these other boys still coming across the line. So Patrick in 14th. Martinez 15th. Igor got through in 17th position. We didn't see him cross the line. Luis Fly, these boys coming across the line almost neck and neck. I can't even see who's coming across the line. Luis Fly, Niels, Balzer, Holborn, Hassini all crossing the line. Darren King crossing the line in 26th. Rotterdam in 27th. Not really seen much of Robin this whole race. There's Verman crossing the line in 29th. And that is pretty much it. Your last man on track here coming across is... Dominic Alvarez. Unfortunately, not a great race for him, but he's still on the lead lap, possibly. Yeah, crossing the line. Good job. Well, what a race. What a race. Lots of people saying brake checking from Watts. Don't think so, really. I think it was good racing. Some people seeing a little bit aggrieved there as well. How can I appeal certain things? Wrongly given a penalty in the logs. Well, there you go. I'm sure
was that the thing we pointed out earlier with the 47 when they weren't in the incident?
Maybe, yeah, possibly. Yeah, no, I think it was. It could have been. Yeah, we'll have to have a look. Have to have a look, seeing what's happened.
Yeah, that's Farius Niels, so...
Let's make our way back, I think, to the garage. So Chris Harterfield coming across with a win. What an absolute stonking result from him. Very happy to be in first. Luca Vidalik in second and Black Gold Saw in third. These top boys performing very well. Unfortunately for Luca, though, dropping that position midway through on the pit stop. But they were so close the whole way round. Incredible stuff. Great race.
Very, very good.
Great race for the championship as well, considering, you know, Darren King and Amir Hassini both well out of the top 20.
Yeah, it was a very odd race for both of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, 24th and 25th. Yeah, not good points for them. So I'd be surprised to, well, I'll be intrigued to see what happens with the championship standings. Crazy, crazy stuff. Right, well, seeing as that is the end of proceedings, I did ask if any of the boys are around for a chat.
And they are not.
They aren't at the moment, but I'll put another message in. Let's do it in the chat now.
Hmm.
See if we get a reply on that. You never know.
You never know.
We'll stay here for a couple more minutes just to see if any of them take us up on the old chatty chat. How did everyone in the chat like the race? How did it go for everyone? Lots of people screaming for Igor at the end, coming across 17th. He would have been much higher up if we didn't have that incident, which seems a little bit harsh on him. Never mind. I'm not seeing if anyone is going to see my message. I'll give it a couple more seconds, see if these boys want to come in and have a chat. It would be good to hear from the top three. Don't normally hear from them. I think Black Gold came in once and then we ended too quickly, didn't we? Bless him.
Yeah, we didn't see that he was in there.
Well, I don't think they're going to come.
No.
Don't think they're going to come. Never mind. Okay, well, seeing as the race is over, I think what we'll do, we'll end the stream for now. Thanks everyone for staying in. What a cracking race we had. You can join, not us, but our colleague Fizimon tomorrow for Tier 2 around the same track, same time, same place. It'll be at 7:30. Tier 2 stuff just as good as Tier 1. So, that's going to be tomorrow, 7:30, so jump onto the YouTube channel for that. If you want to watch more Tier 1 stuff, it will be next week. We've got 2 more races to go. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I've got no idea what's going to happen with those championship standings. I think we might even see Black Gold Saw get even closer, if not jump one of the guys at the top. So do jump in and check us out next week. I can't remember where we are. No idea. Let's have a look, see if I can find out whereabouts we are next week, just before we go. GT3 Season 6 calendar. We are Zandvoort and then Spa.
Ooh, that's a good couple of races to end off on.
It is. Zandvoort is going to be very close, even smaller track than Kyalami, really. And then Spa to finish. Well, we'll end it off there. Anything to finish on there, Mr. Saffzo?
Gringotts.
Gringotts. Now, quote of the stream, if in doubt, hop onto Gringotts. Warwick Davis will be there to sort out your gold doubloons.
Mortgage.
And your mortgage.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, boys. We'll catch you on the next one.